Hey guys, Big Air 01 coming at you with another video on my son's 1995 Yamaha PW80. This is going to be part 3 of a little mini series of on the road to basically making this bike run better and look better from how I got it from when I purchased it. So as you can see, I've already started removing some of the decals that were on the bike. I'm going to be prepping those and sanding and trying to basically restore some of the plastic. As you can see, I've also replaced the purple seat cover already. I didn't do a video on it, but I do have a video on my channel because I basically redid my seat on my WR250R. So I took the old stock seat from there. It's a gripper top seat, as you can see, and I replaced it or modified it so that it would fit on the PW80. I've got lots of videos on my channel. Definitely check them all out in regards to all the motorcycles that I've done with mods over the last little while. So in this video though, we are going to replace this purple air filter box with the blue one that came with the bike. And we're also going to replace the oil injector pump and make this so this bike is you mix the gas yourself, and we're going to put an oil injector block-off kit in there, and I'm going to show you how I did all that. There's an easy way to do it, and I know there's lots of videos out there, but I'm going to show you how I did it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, so some of the things we're gonna need, we got my trusty manual just in case I have any issues. I don't foresee me having any issues with this, but I have it just in case. We've got some sockets, we've got some wrenches, a screwdriver, and we've got the air filter box. I've already put the rubber hose on the bike itself. I'll put a link in the description as to where I got this oil injector pump or oil injector block-off kit from. I got it off of eBay. I think it was like $30. It wasn't too expensive at all. So this block-off kit basically replaces the oil injector pump. So it's going to slide in there. It came with 2 bolts to mount it, and it's also got a little rubber, you can sort of see it in there. It's got a little rubber piece that goes on the carburetor. So I wanted to talk a little bit about why I do this. I got my son's little PW50, which also I did the block-off kit on. I don't trust these oil injector pumps. I mean, I'm not saying that they fail, but just in case they ever fail, you know, then you're doing a full top end on your bike that maybe you didn't need to. It's totally up to you if you want to do this mod, but for me, it's not that difficult to mix like at 32-to-1 or 40-to-1 your own gas, and basically instead of relying on something that's mechanical that possibly could fail, or potentially maybe not enough oil or too much oil in the mixture to the gas. So that's why I'm doing this. It's obviously the first step into my modifications that I want to do, because I do eventually want to do an exhaust, and you know, I'll be probably doing some other mods to the bike like a top end and stuff. So, but this is the first step. So let's get into starting to remove the parts from the bike. Okay, so we're gonna remove the seat, we're gonna remove the gas tank, and we're gonna remove the air filter. So there's 2 bolts underneath here that removes the seat. There's 2 bolts, one on each side, and then there's a little rubber thing which I'll show you here. And then there's a bolt on each side, on this side and on the other side, to remove the air filter. So the little rubber that holds the tank down right here just flips off. You're going to want to disconnect your gas line from your carburetor so you can pull the tank off. And then you've got a 12 mil bolt here and a 12 mil bolt right there to remove the air filter box. And then you've also got to remove the rubber hose from here, which is a Phillips that holds the clamp on. Next, we're going to remove this plastic because we need to take the exhaust off. So there's a bolt here. As you can see, I've already cleaned the dirt so none of it falls down there. You don't want it falling into the motor. You've got two bolts here. Okay, so to remove the exhaust, we're gonna have to prop the bike a little bit better. But you've got a bolt here, and two bolts underneath. So these are both 10 mils, and then underneath there's a 12. And that just slides out. You don't need to take the bolts out, you just need to slide it forward. Okay, as you can see, that's where you would normally fill up your oil if you wanted to keep this, but we're not keeping it. So there's basically a line that goes from there and it goes to the top of here. So this is where we need to get at. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two cover bolts off. Okay, so obviously we've got the line that goes from the throttle, so this is going to go down into here. As you can see, this guy's already blocked it off and it's unhooked here, but you would normally unhook it from there, pull off the cover. Okay, so this is what happens when people Mickey Mouse this stuff. Like, that shouldn't be like that. It should have like a little nub that slides in there, and you'd have to pull the cable down to unhook it, because you can't get this box off without unhooking it. So this cable's already messed up, so I'm just going to cut the cable off. So I'm actually going to cut this cable up here. Make sure you're cutting the right cable, because you don't want to cut the wrong one. Only cut it if you want to potentially use this in the future, but as you can see, looking at it, this was all like wrapped in here like this. You know, whoever did this before kind of did this Mickey Mouse. So I'm just going to cut it. I don't need it anymore. I'll probably just use the cover and put it back over top, but you can sort of see right in here, all of this wound in there like that. It should be like a little nub that would normally go in there. So the other thing you need to unhook is the oil tank hose. Okay, and you can leave that one attached. Might as well pull it off, it's in the way. Okay, so guys, I want to explain something to you. In a lot of videos that I've seen on this, a lot of people are taking apart the whole crankcase to do this. You don't actually need to do that. You only need to remove this bolt right here and this bolt underneath here, right here. Those are the only two bolts you need to remove, and this will pop out. And then it should just pop out. Just like that, guys. It comes out really easy. You don't need to take apart this gear at all. You just need to pull it out. So I'm going to clean all this up to make sure none of that debris goes in there. And let's put the new Blockoff kit in there. Okay, as you can see, I got it as clean as I can get it. This is the little nub that I was talking about, the little plastic piece that would go on here. But as you can see, it's already on the carburetor on this model. So I'll keep this one handy in case I replace the carb on this bike in the future. I've cleaned out the best I can. I stuffed a little rag in here so no debris went inside the motor itself. And now we're just going to stick the, so we got our Blockoff kit. It's quite similar to the oil injector pump itself. It just goes in there and just plugs right in. It only goes in one way, it can't fit the other way, so you just push it in there till you find the holes. We're going to put some Loctite on the new bolts. Okay, so I've got the little rubber on the top and I put the rubber on the side. And we're just putting that cover back on just to make sure that the grime stays out of there. But now we'll take out the oil tank. So to remove the oil tank, you don't have to do this. I'm choosing to do it because less things on the bike, and I don't want to confuse the new owner if I ever sell this thing to put oil in it. So I'm going to remove these two bolts, and that's how you remove. You're just basically just going to pull the oil line with you. You should just pull right out. Okay, so now we're going to put it back together. We're going to start off by putting the exhaust back on. I like to start at the head itself and bolt it up nice and tight at the head first, or at least, sorry, get it everything all snug, and then tighten the bolts from the head. Okay, and then last we'll put the plastic all back together. Alright guys, I put all the plastic back on. I didn't want to bore you and I wanted to keep this video somewhat short. As you can see, I've got the blue air filter box. All I did was basically switch the blue for the purple and just reinstalled it. Hooked up the gas. Don't forget to do that. Hooked up the gas lines and all that stuff. You know, basically reverse of how you put it on. So I've got my oil injector pump there that is now basically a paperweight. I've got my oil tank there that I've removed and my air filter box. But as you can see, I think it's changed the look. I personally like the blue over the purple. I think it's more of a Yamaha color. You know, in the future, I've got some decals coming, so I'm going to have to fix up this tank a little bit and try to make it a little bit closer to of a white to the other plastic. But I'm not going to do a video on that. I will probably just do it, and then in a future video, you'll probably just see that it's done. So I do have lots of videos planned for this bike in the future, so if you want to see them or if you have any ideas you want me to do, definitely leave a comment or a question below, or let me know what you think of the color or what I've done, or if you have any questions in regards to the oil injection Blockoff kit. So before I go any further, I do want to talk about the oil injection pump. So since you've got it disconnected now, you're going to have to mix your gas and oil. So the instructions said 40 to 1 or 32 to 1 would be good oil gas mixtures that you'll basically pour into your tank. So You'll want to drain your tank if you've got straight gas in there now, and put fresh gas and oil, mixed gas in there if you've done this mod. So I didn't talk about that because in the video, because I'd already had this bike mixed gas in the tank. So make sure you do that. I'd hate to see you blow up your top end because you didn't have enough oil in your gas. So I've got lots of videos I want to do on this. I want to do the exhaust, the jetting, the Boyson reeds. I want to do an air filter pod. I'll keep that air box on there, but I want to do an actual different air filter. And of course, maybe a top end in the future. We'll see what happens. Let me know what you think of what the blue and yellow compared to the purple, or the blue and white compared to the purple and white in the comment section down below. If you want to see future videos, definitely subscribe and hit that bell notification and let you know that when I have new videos pop up, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.